Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Dream Team. In the last episode, we began Dreamy Somnom Woods. We made a shortcut up this tree. We're about halfway there. Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa! Living on a prayer. But, I had to, I'm sorry. We're gonna make it to the Zeekeeper. It's gonna be a thing. Luigi fell down. Good for him. We're just gonna leave without him. Oh wait, we have to head up, that's right. The way to progress forward is to head up in this path, and what would happen if Luigi falls down? Can you actually still enter this door? Hang on! We have to perform science. It is necessary for the good of the world! You can't. Okay, science has been known. Both bros must enter the door, or no one shall enter at all. So that's gonna be our shortcut over there, as it's pretty obvious. And here we have a Luiginary generator section, which, as you can see from that thing on the right, involves balls! My most favorite of spherical objects. So we'll be using the ball in a second here. We can also... Can you... Wait, of course you can break this. I was going to say, can we break this? Of course we can. It's actually kind of technically another shortcut back here, so you can just shatter that with the mass of the awesomeness of the ball. There's also a third shortcut over here. I don't know why it's like excessive shortcut town, but if you head over here, there's another shortcut along this way, which is a path just to the left of the very start where we first started this to begin with. There's now another shortcut, so we now have 3 shortcuts back to the main section for whatever reason. An excessive amount of shortcuts, because yeah, the dream portal to head back is right there, so I guess if that first shortcut wasn't good enough for you, and that second shortcut wasn't good enough for you, have a third shortcut that's even shorter than the other cuts. Seems a bit silly, but it is how we roll, apparently, in Crazy Town. So there's some coins up here, as always, kind of would be expected. And then we can kind of do a section of this, although, once again, the ability to just jump anywhere kind of supersedes the ability, like, the actual purpose of the rest of it. There is actually a pipe, I believe. Is this the section I want to go, or is it the section... I forget which section. There's like there's 2 different directions to go, and I forget which one's the proper one. So let's try this one first, I suppose. But there's a pipe that heads up there as well, so that's kind of how you get back to this section. Nope, this was just optional stuff, which is exactly what I was looking for. So a max nut, hey, max nuts are actually pretty darn strong, so I'm not gonna complain about that. We're just gonna continue to make our way. I can't even grab onto that from here because I don't fall low enough. I suppose that would sort of defy the laws of physics. However, I can cheat and just do this instead. Oh man, that was difficult. I can just sort of cheese things by phasing through the ground here, and you end up over here. Is this another optional pathway, or is this the actual pathway? This is the optional pathway. This actually leads to the attack piece. So just kind of get up top, work your way down. The Luiginary tornado ends up working out fairly well in your favor when that happens. So, that's another attack piece. We'll finish up those attack pieces relatively soon, as you might expect. And then we just ball our way back up to that pathway, which is fairly easy. All you have to do is sort of time it so you land on this one, and then bloop, and then you ditch it. So, there you go. Luiginary ball section taken care of, and now we have a Luiginary tree section with a whole bunch of things and another attack piece up there and a block we need to hit, so we should probably go hit that thing because it's important. There's a path that blocks this one over here. There's just so many paths to go on in this area. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. There's a block over here that we can't actually access quite yet, so we'll actually have to break our way through from the other side. And then this pathway over here, does this lead anywhere special? I know the pathway to the left is where we need to go, but this will lead us to another attack piece. Always do every optional path because most of them will have attack pieces on them. You kind of have to go a bit out of your way in general for attack pieces of all sorts. I could fight you. I will fight you, apparently. I went a little too soon. I hit your tippy top of your tippy toes and oh noes. Worth noting that the egg counterattack actually will hit any other enemies that are behind them, so make use of those eggs. They are a thing. So there we go. I clearly showed off that fight to show off that one way of counterattacking. It's really interesting to see how this the Spritz Blooms combined with the Pelican things. Maybe I should find one of those screw guys at some point, just because I haven't yet, and I don't think they have any sort of special interaction with any of the other enemies. I think it's just kind of those two that kind of mosey along together. I mean, they are kind of the new enemies of the area, so that's kind of expected. Anyway, as you can imagine, we need to launch ourselves up on top of this. So just kind of do straight up. That's kind of the best way to do this, because you want to get on this platform over here, ride it up this way, and there's an attack piece and the exclamation mark we need to progress forward. So attack piece number 9. We're only looking for one more at this point, so we are extremely close to done. And then we hit this, and it opens up that. And we have a pipe, which we need to go down to progress forward, because that's generally what happens when you open up a pipe with an exclamation mark. So we'll head down there in just a second. But there's another optional pathway over here, and I feel like I'm obligated to come here and explore it because there are things to do. Ultra nuts to not put on our inventory. What am I, like... I can actually access from here. That's the thing, apparently. If you fall down here, you just kind of end up back down this section. But I want to get those coins. How do I get those coins? I think I need to do, like, an extremely pro hit with this, the mushroom tree here. So let's see if we can pull it off here. I think I need to, like, go all the way. Nope, that's too low. Is it possible to get up there? Maybe it just has to do with the platform over there. Maybe I'm just overthinking this. Yeah, it has to do with this platform. It goes high enough, right? It does. What am I thinking then? Why am I being... That was a strange assumption of mine, that's for sure. Anyway, let's head down that pipe. If you actually look at the map, you'll actually see that pipe... Or, oh, we don't know anything about the pipe yet. That's right, we don't. But once we get down there, you'll see that this pipe will, I believe, have the last of the attack pieces that we have to deal with. Am I wrong? I am not wrong. It's right there. So we will go get that. Now, of course, the interesting thing to note is you can actually jump up here into this sort of pathway to skip this entire section. You do miss out on this item in the middle, so we're going to backtrack to get that, but you kind of have a pathway up here to just skip everything on the ceiling. It's almost kind of like old school Mario style in a way. It's intriguing. Anyway, attack piece number 10 for Dreamy Somnom Woods, which means we have all the attack pieces, which means we get a brand new Luiginary attack. The final Luiginary attack, in fact. Luiginary Typhoon. So you can see we have all Luiginary attacks. There is none in the final area of the game, actually, although there is going to be a normal attack piece for one of the bros. You'll see. Anyway, demo. This one's interesting. Practice, because I don't need to see it. We'll just believe it. So, first of all, you hold down A to wind up the Typhoon. It's kind of like a game trick. You have to time it just right. You want to have it spin as long as possible, but if it hits Mario, you'll end the attack. So time it correctly. Then you move the circle pad to move the tornado to swallow up your foes, and then while they're in the tornado, you press B rapidly to deal damage with them. Oops, I didn't mean to cancel the demo. I meant to show it off. So it's a bit complicated, perhaps, but we'll get to it. So, first of all, like I said, you have to do the wind up. It's a bit of a complicated attack, but it's a really good attack too. So wind up, time it perfectly, send the cyclone over here, and then just button mash B. Suck up as many enemies as you can with the tornado. You are forced to move, so you kind of have to just have a really good wind up here, and eventually you'll just kill all your foes, and they'll all die, and you'll get an excellent. So basically, just keep sucking up your foes. It's a good AOE sort of attack. It does pretty well at targeting enemies. It'd be really good against something like the Elite Trio X, for example, in the Dream, like the Battle Ring. There we go. Words! I know words! They're like things you say that involve letters and sentence structure and hi, senpai, notice me. No? Okay, I guess I'll just jump on you and murder your face with my cyclone, because I did the no-hitter, so let's go ahead and murder his face with a cyclone. Seems like a generally good idea. Now, the other thing to note is it's like the wall, where it does, good, then great, then excellent. It doesn't give you all the points at once. So, actually, this attack is really, really good for charging up your badge meters as well. It's slightly better than Wall and Typhoon are slightly better than all the other attacks. Wall and Cyclone. It's a Typhoon or Cyclone. It's Typhoon, I was right. They're slightly better than other attacks at getting excellence. You just the enemies have to survive long enough for it to matter. So, wind it up like I said, and then just suck up your foes and start button mashing that B button. Of course, with there being so few foes, you kind of you don't have as many opportunities necessarily to get them, but you keep sucking them up, and eventually you get an excellent. There we go, we got the excellent. And deals a pretty good chunk of damage all around, murders a few of them. That might murder the rest of them. Nope, one of them actually stays alive, and those two in the back stay alive. But hey, we get our BP back as well, so display its high BP cost because we have the Master Gloves. It actually doesn't really matter. And there we go, that's our no-hitter challenge. We got a thing from the egg, it's a mushroom. That happened. You're powering up one enemy that's on his deathbed. In fact, he's probably going to die right now. Good job, guys. Good job. Am I just going to kill him with this right here? I killed that guy. You know what? It's not even worth cutting out. I was going to cut out, but we've practically already won. In fact, boom, you're not dead. Okay, I thought that was going to kill you. I thought 48 damage would be enough to kill you. Well, you know what? You know what will be enough to kill you? My boot in your face! Huzzah. Ow! Screw you, God! That hurt! Okay, probably shouldn't say that because people are going to get offended if I say that. Screw you, Arceus. There we go. That's what I meant. Yeah. That was a statement that I should watch my tongue on. Screw you, Zeus! No one follows the Greek religions, right? If any of you follow Greek religions, old school, your old school Greek gods, leave a comment. Like, comment, and subscribe if you follow the Greek gods. And there's the sound of all my subscriptions going away. I fought this fight on purpose because I'm kind of curious to see if there is any interaction with, this guy and the rest of them, like the other guys kind of interact. I thought they were done, and I should have not taken my hand off the controller. Okay, well, they do charge up this guy, so worth noting, I suppose, and then obviously we can get a whole bunch of these guys hurt by these poison balls because they're so closely aligned and they're at such low health. It actually works out really well against these guys. So there we go. I guess that's what I wanted to know. Plus, we haven't fought these guys in a while, and I felt like they felt lonely in staying alive. All right, another successful murder accomplished. So let's just keep heading forward. We have our Luiginary attack now, so we're obviously getting fairly close to the end. But we still have a little bit of trekking to do, and trekking we shall. Let this guy sort of sleep fly past us. Screw you, Ultra Syrup Jars! You're very rude to... The whole, like, 10 item restriction thing is annoying to me. It's unfortunate that that's kind of a necessary part of the game. Break this rock, because now we can head forward if we need to from here. And then we use propellers, because they are a thing we need to do. And then we start them up, and we ride the current as always, because this is apparently how wind works. I don't necessarily believe it, but the game believes it, and that's kind of what matters. There's nothing, like, hidden over here. Nope, there's just a way to fall down. Look like an absolute silly face. Yay, I love looking like a silly face. Okay, so just jump over here, cling to the wall, get a shock bomb, which I'm surprised we are not full on shock bombs, but apparently we aren't. You do need to kind of jump this gap, or to get... Is there a reason to jump this gap? Well, we can head up there. Is there a reason to go over to the left then? Hang on. Now I'm confused. What's over here then? Is there a method to... Oh, there is an item over here. A taunt ball. Okay. Well, we're just getting all sorts of silly items over here, so we do need to head over that way to cling to the wall and head upwards. So that's the game plan here. All right, well, we'll start up the propeller again and fly! And climb. So we are getting, like I said, close to the end. We're getting there. It usually takes about, 2 videos to get through a dream section, it seems. Do I have any reason to use Ultra Syrup Jars? I'm pretty sure I got my BP back. Nope, I'm at full everything, so no need to do that. And is there anything over there? Nope. So we'll just kind of wrap around and take care of these final few sections here. Another... Oh, this one's actually kind of... Oops, you were already in there. Might be... So this section, we actually have a propeller thing. You'll automatically walk over here. This isn't me walking. This is automatic. And then you kind of have a little cloud to ride. Yay! Riding in the clouds of a dream. It's like how you would be in an actual dream. So get as many coins as you can. Get the 100 because 100s are cool. There's a pipe over here. If you happen to fall down like a silly person, you will end up at this section over here right before... Oh, actually, this is the section over to the right here where we found the taunt ball a few seconds ago. So that's what that section was there for. I was a little like, why does this exist? That's why it exists. Because if you fall down, that's where you end up. Wanted to show that off because, I don't know, I like showing everything off. Don't be mad at me. I just like to show off things. I'm a huge show off or something. I don't know. All these items, we can't get them. It hurts my very soul. Oh well. What can you do? Except twirl Luigi's nose! and go on another cloud ride. Luckily, because we don't have to jump anywhere, we don't really have any risk of flying off. There's nothing to dodge on the clouds. It's just kind of a section that exists, I suppose. And you head over here, and eventually the cloud ride ends. It's a little bit more boring when there's no coins to get. No, Cloud, you were my best friend. Not Final Fantasy VII Cloud, Fluffy Cloud. Man, now I just want to see like a fat, fluffy Cloud. I want to see Cloud. Someone make Fluffy Cloud. Like, Cloud from Final Fantasy VII as a Cloud. Fan art request, do it. Has nothing to do with any of the projects I'm doing, but that just sounds amazing and humorous. Actually, it probably exists. I'm sure it exists out there. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, buddy! You're over on this side now. It's kind of a little silly. We've almost reached the very apex of the tree. Bedsmith is... Stop. You don't need to nap on me. So, we mustn't drop our guard. We need that Zeekeeper. Wake where? Okay, those are words that form words. You are he really seems to want this nap. He wants a reward. Dreambert? Just let the man nap on you. He is very insistent, Dreambert. Dreambert's like, no! He wants the fluff. Dat fluff. A pillow fight? We'll just tussle a little bit, apparently. And Luigi's just having a good time. Poor Dreambert, traumatized. Hey, that's awfully unfair. You can't just up and vanish. Well, you tried, Bedsmith. Don't worry, I respect your endeavors to, nap on someone. You tried. So his wish, of course, he doesn't care about the Zeekeeper. His wish is to nap on a certain someone. Oh well, you will someday get what you wish for, I hope, Mr. Bedsmith. This isn't blocking anything off, does it? No, it just kind of ends up down here. So yeah, as you can see, it's another shortcut. Just a shortcut. That's what shortcuts are. They do things like that. And we're fairly close now to the end of this section. So we'll wrap things up very shortly, and we'll quite soon we will be wrapping up this episode, guys. So there's a little pathway over here. We have to fly upwards. Get the coins. Come on, give me coins. There we go. That's all I wished for. We get ourselves a little bit of a cloud up here, and a max candy. So things are apparently getting real, and indeed, that would be an egg. And we're gonna figure out what to do with that egg in the next episode, guys. Cliffhanger! In the next episode, guys, we do something, and we finish up Dreamy Somnom Woods. This is LuckySevenDX signing out. See you all in the next one. Bye-bye.